Today is December 2nd, 2024. Oh. It's finally got a lot better. A lot. A lot of people scatter when they realize that that church and these people are trying to get my kids arrested. That's what they're doing. They're trying to get them arrested. Now, they already told them years ago, if you're stupid enough to put your name on this, you'll go to jail for it. No one can do this. It's illegal. Okay? Flat out. They told him, anybody put your name on this, you'll go to jail for it. Okay? Anybody stupid enough. See, that's where, back on April 28th, 24, I go in to Walmart on the Strip. Some guy walks in where Agent John told on me for calling the FBI hotline before he talked to me. He confessed on a recorded line, seen by the police, telling on me, and hundreds of people, okay, that I called for help. And on a recorded line, he confesses, he told on me, and that he was aiding and abetting conspiracy to commit murder on a recorded line, that he knew they were trying to kill me because of strange slide. Conspiracy to commit murder is a federal crime, and that he was aiding and abetting it on a recorded line. It's that stupid. By federal law, they were to be arrested. Conspiracy to commit murder is life in prison with, it's a federal crime. Okay? All right. So, I walk in, and there's a guy on the phone. I listened to the recorded line. That agent did admit to telling on her, and he did talk to her like that. They better do something about it. Okay? Go over by the canned veggie aisle. Officer in uniform shows up. Karen, we all know nobody drugs anybody but the drug cartel. There's a drug cartel in your home before. And we all know that guy told on you before. I want to know how he heard it. And then this guy, Kurt, the Stark County Sheriff's called him slow in May of 21. If he just found out all those kids were lying, he is slow. Because they said they were lying on Thanksgiving of 18. That they wanted the house for Auntie Shell and Papa. And later on to my other granddaughter, Flora. They made everything up. They were games of pretend. People have heard the police say they're documenting games of pretend. Okay? Even Flora told a bunch of adults October 23rd, 2019. Of course it never happened. Of course it wasn't true. We made it up. They were games of pretend. I would have spanked them. Okay. Like Officer John was at January 12th, 22 or January 7th, 22. Stopped big men at the door of Walgreens North Main 4:58 p.m. While those kids get caught stating they made everything up. Okay? Where the Stark County Sheriff's made fun of that guy, Kurt, for falling for this. Called him slow in 21. He tells everybody to stay out of it. Okay? Somebody's on the phone with him. Kurt, none of this is funny. They have the agent over her case, admitting he told on her before he talked to her on a recorded line. They have him confessing. Or December 14th, 23, 4:45 p.m. They said that was actually Agent John walking out of McDonald's, screaming out that he was in it with Dave and stole my money. They had that agent recorded, and all the cars around me slammed on their brakes. They have him reported that he was in it with Dave and stole their money. They have these people taped that they drugged her and told her to say it before. Photoshopped everything. Made everything up on her. Even March 20th, 24, Walmart 62. Women were laughing. They made up retired Judge Pete. They made up everything on her to get away with this. Okay? Again, laughing about it. Okay? Did it through the whole case. How they framed me. Photoshopped everything. Drugged and told me to say stuff. They even confessed they never talked to me. They only used drugs on me. How would you like to wake up with bruises and not know what happened to you? Okay? Find out some drug cartel's been playing with you. Okay? We go up front. Pam and her granddaughter. Uncle Dave said he had someone tape her before. Well, who they say it was, a cartel. It's all made up. Drugged in Photoshop. And Pam tells her granddaughter, oh, they'll verify it. We walk outside, people are laughing. They better never put their name on it. They'll go to jail for it. The police already taped them defending her. And these people saying they framed her. That they drugged her and told her to say it before. They photoshopped everything and made everything up on her. That means they were in it with Dave. Okay? And they stole her money. They were in it with Dave the whole time to cover up a murder. Okay? And the police would have to arrest him. Oh, absolutely. Because do you realize how... I don't see what people find funny in this. My ex was dating some drug cartel bitch. He's 16 and she's 18. And he could have just divorced me and went off with her. Leave me and my kids out of it. Where did you think some drug cartel bitch of 18... Some married lady doesn't know her husband cheating on her, having her drug friends stalk her, sell her on porn sites, Photoshop washing of all things because she's psycho, and have the drug cartel lace strings and stab her with needle and beat and rape her. And she doesn't even know who she is or she exists. It's that sick. That Michelle is deranged and dangerous, having people harmed in their own home. Drugged for fake confessions, photoshopped washing. It's like they said in Akron last year, it's like a mean teenage stunt that went too far. Drugging her with roofies and telling her to say something stupid. And photoshopping showering as a mean teenage stunt. But they were beating and raping her and it went way too far. They were also, I found out, selling kitty porn. My grandkids going potty. She's a human trafficker. She's with the Florida human traffickers. Big truck guys. Caught under police surveillance with him. Faith Family Church too. Bragging that Faith Family Church could have anybody drugged, beaten, raped. She just had to ask the guys. She must get around a lot. And they could control anybody with their drugs for 4 to 6 hours. Now, that's where which one of my idiot children, under police and FBI surveillance, defended me, and the whole time was in it with the drug cartel, for their father to have an 18-year-old girlfriend try to have their own mother killed, for an occult and some 18-year-old drug addict, Which one of my idiot children would defend me to my face and be in it with the human traffickers? And they were helping selling kitty porn of little kids going potty and having people drugged, beat, and raped in their own home. And drugged and photoshopped washing, because you know what I mean? And a racketeering scheme, sextortion scheme, fraud scheme. And they should be locked up because they're dangerous, because they're having people harmed trying to steal money from them. Which one is that stupid? Like they said, the police would have to arrest them. They put their name on it. See, last month outside Shine, 2 ladies were out there talking. And they said the police do have her kids all taped defending her. They're waiting for one of them to put their name on it. And they're going to arrest them. Because they were in it with Dave the whole time having her harmed. You can't have people harmed and extort money, dumbasses. Where did you think it's funny that some drug cartel is stalking people in their homes? Taking their rights away. Where did you think it was funny? Drug cartels, and it was documented August 20 of 2023. Officer Mark on a Tuesday told a lady that it was documented and verified it was a drug cartel in my home before. And they framed me. In a drug cartel stunt. It was a drug cartel doing it. So where did you think it's funny that the drug cartel that's human trafficking people out of this area, serial killing women and children, and using them for sex slaves and murdering them, Where do you think serial killers harming people in their home and running a racketeering scheme is funny? Hmm? Start thinking about where do you think that's funny? Selling kitty porn to little kids going potty, it's sick. Hmm? Having people photoshopped washing, it's clicking and pasting. Huh? And we all know date rape, amnesia, drugs, or sleepwalking. Oh, there's about 20 on Google of just even prescription drugs. Huh? 10 to 20 high doses. That'll make you sleepwalk. Now you tell me. They even told you no man ever talked to her? No, we used truth serum instead. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They used date rape amnesia drugs. And a concoction of Valium mixed with a bunch of other ones. In August of 2019, I started up at Ohio Catholic in Macedonia. Okay? Go upstairs, they're complaining. She has enough drugs in her system to knock out a horse and she's walking around. That's why I couldn't think straight. They said she's helping the FBI with a case and no one's allowed to say a word to her. She had Valium mixed with da-da-da-da. I don't do drugs. But they were breaking and stabbing me with needles and human trafficking me in my own home. And laughing in my face, they're getting away with raping me. Now, do you want the drug cartel to do this to you? Where do you think that's funny? Raping innocent women in their homes. Human trafficking. Drugging them up, tell them to say something stupid, and be asinine to Photoshop a washing scene. It's documented and verified. It was a drug cartel in my home before. Running this drug scam. So where do you think is funny? And so which one of my idiot children would defend me in front of the police and the FBI? And then be in it with Dave and that occult trying to have me killed and cover it up. The police would have to arrest him. That would make them dangerous. They're having people harmed trying to extort money out of them. It's racketeering. Like they said over a month ago, some of the guys in the drives around me in the trucks, it is racketeering what these people did. We'll only bet $5 that she wouldn't figure it out. It was racketeering what they did. So what was that agent doing going up to Apostolic Church of Barberton, telling on a victim, calling for help? Tell him he knew I was being drug beat and raped and didn't care because the strangest 15-year-old lie of faking you were sick when I was medication error, medical malpractice. And supposed to be mean to their women, and it's Tim's girlfriend I hadn't talked to in years. She's up there lying. You do realize, Agent John, where they made a public fool out of you, that church, on June 7th, 23, FBI Agent John fell for the stunt of tapes before? Oh, come on now. It was only a stunt. You mean that FBI agent actually fell for it? You mean John fell for it? FBI Agent John fell for the stunt of tapes before? They already think you're a paid-off doofus. They can just mock. You know where they said that people were saying they set up you to be arrested, that they were exposing corrupt law enforcement in this area publicly, and they set you up to be arrested. They're trying to get you arrested for helping them. The police taped them saying that. They think you're a paid-off doofus. You need to be very careful, because when they're done mocking you, we all know they have people to take care of things. And you could be in danger. You better take that to heart. Because these people are dangerous. It's a Jim Jones occult. And they're in it with the human traffickers. And the serial killers. Oh, and for where Pete, I'm pretty sure it's Pete, where they said the bet, this whole thing is a bet between the two gentlemen. That one bet he could be so cruel he pushed through suicide. The other one bet that he could make her give up everything in life and have other people participate. They're drug lords fighting over this area, using her as a pawn. Okay? Winner takes all. It's a big scam. Then we all know about this one guy. He banked everything on nobody would do the right thing. He thinks it's funny killing people. He thinks it's funny trying to kill people. He's always watching, no matter what, how the road twists or turns, always do what's right. He thinks everybody's corrupt, and he bet everything on nobody doing the right thing. Well, if it's Pete, you lost everything. The marshals have been doing the right thing. They've been hunting down the human traffickers and arresting them. My neighbor that's seen the drug cartel impersonate the FBI, he did the right thing. And when the guys that got saved off of this, and because of my case, the marshals were around and they saved another guy, he was in there talking to the marshals too. So that's 3 people that did the right thing. Everybody do the right thing. That's why they didn't want anybody to tell him, because they didn't want people to show up and actually arrest him. So you lost. The other 2 drug lords lost their bet too, because I sure didn't kill myself, and I didn't give up everything. I still have some things from my former life, and I still have my family. You know who gave up everything? Dave did, and he fled the country. On November 21st, 23, he fled the country forever, gave up all his worldly belongings, except for a little bit of clothes, and fled. So everybody lost their bets. When you realize these people are trying to set my kids up to be arrested, that they were in it with the cartel, having me harmed and exploiting children. They're trying to get them arrested. And they're trying to get Agent John arrested and anybody else that participates in this. Start realizing what they're doing. It's an evil cult. There's nothing funny about this at all. It's quite demonic. Everybody turn them in. Go online, go U.S. Marshals. You know where any of these people are that are connected to Michelle and her group, or any of these people? You know what? The police can follow them around, and maybe they'll find another 45 children like they did in Akron that they've been held in captive. The marshals have found over 300. Now, if you want to start saving lives, go online and report these people. Every time I see them, I report it and I make it public. I'm going to upload this.